Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of Season 2, Episode 30 of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, titled The Night the Clown Cried 2, Tears of Doom. So, we start off with Fred talking to his therapist, which I like. I like that Fred identified that he had some type of problem and had the wherewithal to go to a therapist. His therapist ended up getting captured by the clown, baby clown. We later meet again Angel Dynamite, or Cassidy Williams. She's now going by her original name. She's taken her identity back, cut off her afro. She had a conversation with Mr. E, or Ricky Owens, maybe? I can't remember his last name. And they imply that Fred's parents are coming back. I think their names are Brad and Judy. Well, Cassidy's hairdresser gets taken later on as Shaggy's driving his mom to a plastic surgery appointment or something. Plastic surgeon taken. The publicist that was hired by the mayor, I suppose, to, kind of run interference. Was taken. So, Fred's gone Daphne crazy. He decided the best course of action was to get a crane and take her bed, full bed frame, and haul it to the beach in a romantic gesture. Now here's the thing. How the fuck did he get that big ass bed out of the room? And more importantly, how did Daphne not wake up? She has got to be the heaviest of heavy sleepers if she just slept through that. So, yeah, there's that. I also noted they updated the, theme song to add hot dog water. Side note, I can't believe they still call this poor girl hot dog water. Also, is it just me, or were Velma and hot dog water having tension? Like, there was some chemistry going on between those two. I might be off kilter there, but, I felt it. I've been feeling it. So, they find a tracker on the clown baby. And they track it, and we find out that it's Daphne that has the tracker for some reason. I wonder why. And of course, the Scooby-Doo, basically trademarked of some suspicious person shows up right at the same time after the event happened, making him look suspicious and guilty. Of course, it was the publicist, and it wasn't him, which we later find out. They end up tracking all the victims to a plane where we have a sort of a fight and a runaround, and they defeat the clown baby, and it turns out it's Baylor Hotner. Also, side note, Baylor Hotner and Daphne had a quote-unquote furthering their relationship by him taking her to Hollywood to make her a star, which is just like, she's in, I don't know, I wouldn't trust that dude. He ain't got a real trustworthy face, and apparently considering he has issues enough where he dresses in a man suit and a diaper, yeah, he got problems. I'm pretty sure he's voiced by Matt Lanter, while in the clown form he's voiced by Mark Hamill. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's their voice actors. If it's so, I find that hilarious because Matt Lanter voices Anakin Skywalker in the Clone Wars, and Mark Hamill is, of course, Luke Skywalker. So Daphne is accepted back into the group, the gang, basically just kind of kicking hot dog water to the curb. Meanwhile, poor Velma's looking at her longingly at the end like, Although I ain't gonna feel too bad for hot dog water because I'm pretty sure she is still working for Mr. E. So, you know. So, I don't think we've seen much of I can't remember if we've seen Pericles this season. No, I don't think we have seen Pericles this season. We've gotten mentions of him, but we haven't seen him just yet. I don't think Sheriff Stone was in this episode in any important way. Neither was the mayor, which is disappointing. Especially on the sheriff's part, because he's an enjoyable character. I'm assuming Brad and Judy are gonna come back in like the next episode or two. Also, there was a side gag where Shaggy was just trying out on these wigs because he had to shave his hair for military school. And of course, you know, they haven't fully grown it back, you know. I love that. They could have easily just been like, after the first episode, gone back to the status quo, having him have the long hair. But they didn't, and I like this choice. Overall, this was I don't know. I kind of didn't like that there was an episode in between part 1 and part 2. I understand why they wanted to drag out the Daphne storyline, I suppose. But, you know, I kind of feel like maybe this should have been maybe like a 3-parter. Instead of whatever happened last episode, it could have been like a plot for the... I don't know. I'm going to give this episode a 6 out of 10. Thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video.